Yo, what is up everybody? I'm Unknown Silent. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do Gear Dungeon 1 Stage 13. This can work for 11 and 12 as well. Help you get that Soulstone. First person we're going to be placing is Demi, and then Narissa, and then we're going to wait for cast and place Dallin to the right above the portal. Dallin does need to be in somewhat tanky gear here to survive the first hits from the boss, or at least until we get our tanks placed. Now that Night Harlot is placed, Dallin will be okay. And I can place my Draylin behind my Night Harlot. Night Harlot and Draylin are not must-haves. You can replace these with Cyrus and or Brokir. I just like these two because one, the healing from Draylin is really nice to have, and Night Harlot has really high block. By all means replace the tanks and use them both in Bastion Rings. I don't have my Draylin in Bastion Ring because of the block I already have with Night Harlot. Now I'm just going to wait for about 40 cost and to avoid the next Crimson Moon. And while doing that, I'm just going to keep an eye on the timer to the left. Once I see that timer run out, I'll put on auto ults, and then Demi will kill this group of enemies. Now that I have about 60 cost, because I ended up getting double from Dallin, sorry, I can place all 3 of my units up top, back to back. And then I can remove my Dallin. Nice and simple. Everybody is on auto ults. I'll go over the gear at the end. Now that enemy group has spawned up, I'm just going to spam my Eris's ult. Early the ults are better, and then I can place Laurel, remove Laurel, to give him back that ult charge behind his orange bar. And then place a layer down here at the bottom, as I have the extra tile, / free deployment slot. Not too much juggling going on, it's just a matter of giving my Eris some more ult charge. Very much like for Demi to ult now. Just gonna spam it a bit just to make sure that she ults nice and early. And then she's gonna wipe out the group of enemies for us. Laurel is almost back. So I can remove my layer. And then place my Laurel. Laurel placed, removed. Eris now has the ult charge of 350 cost. Regen back behind his ultimate. We'll see it when he's already at 50% when his ult ends. Crimson Moon, they're going to steal my ult from me, but he's got enough now that it doesn't matter. Eris does need to be A1, sadly. But there is possible replacements. I think there's like Valkyrie, and then maybe even Rosalia now, depending on how well you can gear her. She is very high cost on the ults though, so I wouldn't necessarily choose Rosalia to be my own unit. I'm going to ult with Demi nice and early here, because the second wave is already going to walk down towards me. And then I'm going to place my Laurel up top, remove her to give Eris the ult, and then place Layer at the bottom. Both waves are going to be here. Demi should kill both waves within this one ult, or at least most of both waves. She was able to kill both waves with just one ult, which helps us a lot. If she doesn't kill both waves and only kills the first one, all you have to do is wait for a second ult and then ult with her again. The tanks will hold all of the units in place, and the boss will leave shortly after that Crimson Moon. That's the run done. Let's go take a look at the gear. Ooh, I got an unidentified piece. Guess I shall open that as well. First, we're going to look at our Leia. Leia's not too important, just make sure she has her exclusive and that she is an attack-based gear. So attack bonus, attack speed, attack bonus, attack speed, attack bonus main stat with attack speed substats where you can get it. Unfortunately, I ran out, so she doesn't have very much speed for me, but she worked in what she's in. And then her artifact is her exclusive. Airless, very important to build her well. Attack bonus, attack speed, some HP to keep her alive. Same again with some healing effect in there. Attack bonus, attack speed, HP bonus. Attack bonus main stat. Attack speed main stat in the middle. And attack bonus main stat at the bottom. Her artifact is the North's Glory. It's her best in slot. Eris, I know I have him A5. Unfortunately, I'm not going to use my reset book on him to make this easier for you guys. Gear him as best as you can. I would recommend putting him into full quads. I have him with 71 rage regen. This is just a somewhat wasted stat. You do not need this much rage regen. I'm doing it so that I don't have as good gear on him because mine is so highly awakened. Quads on the left hand side. Put quads on the right hand side with maybe an SO ring and some rage regen. I reckon about 30% is where he actually needs to be. The Laurel cycle does help him get his ultimate. Realm Tear, very important for him because of his range. Yet again, mine's got rage regen rolled on it. Roll it with some attack or crit damage, get him killing those enemies for you if you're having some trouble with them. Draylen next. Draylen is a tank, of course. We've just got as much HP as we can get her in. HP on the weapon, HP bonus on the chest piece, HP bonus main stat with flat HP in the substats on tank gear all the way across the right side. Get her on a North Throne ring if you can, just for that extra 10% bonus on HP when deployed. Her HP is at over 118,000, and because I don't need her in all the block in the world, I've got her in Cadaver Dagger just for a little bit more HP bonus. If you do need it, please do put her in a Bastion ring, get yourself that one extra block. Dallin next, our cost generator. Build her tanky so that she survives the first hits. If you do have the morale set, use morale if you want to. HP bonus all the way across will work. She doesn't need very many substats, just keep her alive and get the cost back from her. Demi is very important to build well. As you can see, she's got 0% rage regen. If you need some, give her 20%, 30%. Nice quad piece, air attack bonus, attack speed, crit rate, crit damage. Same again on the chest plate. Crit damage main stat on the first piece. I have a very nice variant piece here. Attack speed is very important on your Demi. She has specialized attack speed, so the middle piece is an attack speed piece. And the last piece is a Cursed Cult exclusive ring with crit damage main stat. Artifact, I like to use the Unfortunate Skull. It benefits the most for damage, but it does make her a little bit more likely to die. So if you do need it, put her in Tear of Twilight, make her a little bit more survivable. Valise was helping our Eris with our damage, and the reason why I'm using her in this run, I don't need to. My Eris does enough damage, but I'm using it because you guys might need the extra assistance, so I didn't want to do the run without her. Put her in as strong build as you can. Attack bonus, crit rate, attack speed, crit damage on both pieces on the left hand side, and then Cataclysm quads on the right hand side. I've got her in about 40% rage regen. The higher it is, the better for her ult cycling, but it's not necessary. Tear of Twilight, as always on our mages, it's the best in slot. Then we come to a Knight Arlott. Mine is not fully skilled up, he doesn't need to be. Build him with as much HP as you can get, HP bonus and HP flat on the weapon. And then HP bonus on the chest piece, HP bonus main stat, HP flat in the substats on the tank gear. That is the only priorities for him. Give him as much HP as you can. Mine's got over 131,000 with a Bastion ring. Give him the block. Now we're getting on to the last of our units that actually have gear, Nerissa. She has mainly attack bonus and attack speed. Give her as much attack bonus as you can, so that her attack is up for that inspiration. But it's most key to give her speed so that she can heal our units. She's healing both of our tanks and our demi, so just make sure that she doesn't fall behind in speed. Euphoric Orb is very handy here, just giving that a little bit more speed to our demi. And, well, I find it to be the best in slot for Nerissa. Laurel has no gear, doesn't need it. That's the run. I'm going to go and open that unidentified and then leave you all with a question. Ooh, unidentified. There it is. Let's see if we get anything lucky. Crit rate. Ah, disgusting. Anyway, please do put in the comments what stage you need help with and any stages that you're struggling with, and I will try to get something out on them. The question for you is, what stage are you struggling with today? Anyway, thank you all. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment.